I was saying something like, coming back here, we were doing the demonstration. We have done the close position, modified position, new order. Now on the chart. So the new order was like adding another trade on top of the trade that you already have for a particular currency. In our case, pounds USD. So you can add another trade to that. And what I was saying that for newbies, you don't have to be adding more trades up, doing top-ups. You don't have to. You are not there yet. Relax. If you see people doing it, your friends doing it, please just, you can learn, but don't come and then make it look like maybe you're not doing the right thing, or we are doing things at some specific rate, at a specific rate. So just relax. So that is it. So if you are supposed to add that, you just add the SL and then the TP. Then you let us know, what are you doing? We call it what? The type. Are you selling or are you buying? You look down here, it's here. Are you buying? You are selling. The down there, you see sell by market. Then you have buy by market. So the type of action you want to take, then you take. So that is it. I want to go back. That's not what I want to do. Then I will do again, long press. Then we come to the chart. The bulk operations. Ignore the bulk operations. They are special feature, especially by the brokers or something of that sort. Now, we don't need that now for the bulk operations. We are still on the normal way. So let's move to the chart. Good. Now, let me explain something here. If I go back, for the first pounds, the first currency that is running, I am selling pounds USD at a unit price of five. We call it 5 lots, right? So I want to see the chart, what is happening to this particular USD. Sorry, pounds USD. I want to see what is happening. So I can long press it again. I know for iOS users, you will just swipe left or something of that sort. I am sure. You just swipe left and then you see the options. But for Android users like me, you just long press and then the options will pop up. If I want to see what is happening here, I just click off them and then see the actions. Now I want to go and see the charts. So the chart here, this is a chart. You see. So what it means is that I have two positions or two entries on pounds USD. All of them are selling. Now, bear in mind, someone may ask, maybe if it hasn't occurred to you, somebody ask, does it mean I can take two different actions on a currency pair at a go, or sequentially, as in simultaneously? Is it possible to do that? Then I'll ask myself, why would you even do that? You are buying and you are selling at the same time. At the same time, no action, two actions can be done on the same thing, the same type of action on the same pair at the same time. It's not possible. So what I mean is, for instance, I am selling at the first level, then I come down and I'm buying. What am I doing? So that means the profit that I'm getting, that it should be taken away by another entry. So I'm buying, I am selling, I'm buying, I'm selling at the same time. You can only do one action at a time. When you leave, when you exit, then you can decide to sell your chart, then enter again. So you can be buying and selling at the same time. But you can take one action as in one action type, as in selling a number of times on it. So you can realize that I have taken two sales positions on pounds USD at the same time. And then luckily for me, I am gaining on the two positions. Just that one is very small. So meaning the red line here, you see that there's first sell. So this first sell means that I entered here, the first sell, I entered here. And when I click it, there's an option here, the SL, close, SL, and then TP. That means I entered there. And then when you look back a bit on top of it, the SL is just at the top. So it means that the SL means that maybe my prediction or my anticipation was that the market should move down. Now, what if it doesn't move down, but rather goes against me and maybe it's going up? So when it's going up, it means that for a sell, I am losing. So if I'm losing now, why should I lose extra money, like a huge amount of money, when I know my strategy or my entry is wrong? So we put the SL there, which is called stop loss. That when it get there, if I'm moving too much and when it gets there, please stop the trade for me. So this one, I don't have to come and do manual closing. When the price gets there, it closes out. Then the rest of my money, or my capital is as in protected. So that is the meaning. Now, the second one too is the same thing, the same illustration. Now, I came down, I saw that the price, as in, I entered the first trade that the price should go down. So when I entered, the thing was going down, and I was okay. Not that I was happy, but I think my analysis was right, was good. So I entered again. Now, if you realize that the second entry is actually not playing out like anticipated. So bear in mind, the moment that price moves above that particular entry will be in loss. But the first entry will be in what? Profit. It happens. It's normal. So that is it. I think with this one, I think we are okay. So let me see. Trading view. You see the black one on the left. There's the first row. The second item is like black and then a white symbol in it. Trading view. This is what I was saying we use in what? Doing our analysis, doing our studying. Right. So you do your analysis here, and then you pick your prices, and then you go and put them on the MetaTrader. So usually we don't do the analysis on MetaTrader. We only go to the MetaTrader to enter our entries, whatever. Then if you think we are okay, we pick those prices, their figures, the SL and the TP that I was talking about. We pick them from here. We pick the entry from here. We do analysis from here, and then we go and put them on the tip and then MetaTrader. So that is it. Please don't be don't be confused. Things look clumsy here. Don't worry. You will understand when you get there. They are very cloudy. So this is it. So you do your studies here. You go and put them on that. So training view. So if you don't have this app, please have them. When you use the PC, they have the web forms. You just enter the URL, then you are good to go. You enter your prices. You can be changing what? The pairs that you have. So the pounds USD that I enter, I'm going to go to that chart and show you something. That whatever you saw, good. What it means is that whatever you saw on the MetaTrader, I actually did my studies here, my analysis here, and then I transferred the figures onto that side. So I wasn't doing magic. I can't be conjuring digits, decimal numbers. Who is able to do that? Who will be able to do that? So I come and pick my numbers here. I go there. I go and enter on it. So it means that one trade, the first one, second trade. Now let me do a quick explanation here. Now, you see something like a bar. I don't know. It's a rectangular form, but in a down one, like a rectangular turned upside down. So in this trade, I am selling them. So if you are selling, you see the shades. We have the shades there. We have red on top and then green down, right? It's just symbols, that colors that we have used to do the representation. Bear in mind, these colors, red and green, for the shape, it can be changed into any color. Some people have their fancy colors. Some have beautiful colors. Some do have some confusing colors, and when you see them, they'll be piercing your eye, your pupils. So because I use red for okay, boss wants to come in. Because I use red for selling, as in price going down, and then I use green for what? Buying. I just use this symbol, simple and short. So that is. So thank you for the presentation. I think my boss wants to come in, and if you have any question, you can ask. Thank you, boss. You can join. So let me make you the host.
Hello, good evening. I believe you guys are doing so well. Uh, um, Sometimes a little bit confusing until you get to understand it so well. Um, so whatever that we are teaching, will be made simple. Okay, will be simple as you practice along. I know, our boss was speeding up a little bit, but I'll take everything. I'll take everything slow for you. Okay, I'll make everything very, very slow for you. Okay. So we've gone through the MetaTrader 5. We've gone through the charts, and we've gone through how to enter, exit, and modify your trades. So these are very simple things. And I'm going to share my screen on my iOS device so that those who use iPhones can be able to enjoy the process as well. Please, if you can hear me, please, I think we will need the recording as reference. Please, the recording will be made available to you guys, okay? And one more thing, I do the recording and you guys don't watch it. Yes, I do the recording. Today, if I post the recording and I don't see you guys watching it, I won't record again because there will be no need to be recorded since you guys won't watch it. Give me a second, let me join with my iOS device.
Recording in progress.
Okay. So if you can see, okay, let me share my screen from this side. Um, share. So this is my XM. Okay, my XM. The reason why I asked you guys to use XM is not because of any fancy reasons. It's because of we being able to follow one principle. Okay, every broker have their symbol names. Okay, some brokers have XAUUSD as gold. Some also have just gold as gold. Okay, so someone is saying, can we go beyond the time a little? Okay, no problem. No problem. We can do another 30 minutes. As far as you guys can take it. I can do another 30 minutes for you guys. All right. So let's get into what you if you haven't registered for your account, go into the platform and then get your account registered. Okay. I'll very soon, I think on Friday or Thursday, you get to know why we asked you to create this account. Now, this is my trades. If you go to the trade session, this is what you would see. I have my balance, I have my equity, I have my free margin. Now go to my codes. I asked you guys to keep like 4 pairs, GBP AUD, gold, Euro USD, and Euro AUD. I did this so that you would not have a lot of things to be looking at. You just have few things to focus on. Okay. Everything that we give you is for your own good. I know some of you will be, why don't I do that pair? No, I don't stop anyone to do anything he or she wants. You are free to do whatever you want to do. But bear in mind, I have been there. Okay, whatever that I have been there, I've passed through. And if I'm telling you, just take your time, it will be, you get to a time you won't even need all those pairs. You just stick to 1, 2 pairs, and that's all. Because you don't need to treat everything to make it in this industry. You just need an edge. Okay, there's something called an edge. So let me make this small scenario. I believe some of you are traders. Okay, I believe some of you are traders, if not traders. You have family members or relative who buy or sell goods at the market. Have you been to the market before? Can you give me 111 in the chat if you have been to the market before? Give me 111 in the chat box. If you have been to the normal market, Mokola, Malata, Kumasi market, whatever market. Good. If you go to the market, how many things do they sell in the market? They sell a lot of things in the market. A lot. From poultry wares, caps, bowls, cooking utensils, clothes, food items, like so many things. But if you go there, every person, every seller have a specific thing they are selling. Every shop have specific things they are selling. Why don't they sell everything? Why? Can someone tell me why one shop doesn't sell everything that they sell in the market? Why? Can someone tell me why? Can someone tell me why? Someone is not selling everything. Like the same person selling tomatoes, onions, selling clothes, selling fridge, selling air condition, selling everything in the same shop. Why? Can someone tell us? Yeah, specialization. Yeah, specialization. That's number one. Yeah, specialize. Everybody, you just need an edge. You need a niche. Okay. Yes, you know your target audience. You don't need to sell everything. You just need one specific thing that you are good at selling and sell it. That's all. The same thing in this business. It's in every business. So you don't need everything. You don't need all the best. You just need one specific thing. You just need an edge. Okay? You just need an edge. You need 1, 2 things that you know how to sell by, you have to flow with it. And that's all. So if we ask you to keep your quote as little as this, please bear in mind we have reasons and we know why we tell you to do so. Okay, anything that we tell you to do is for your own sake. Okay, for your own good. All right, so let's continue. Let me go through a little bit on this page. Okay, if you take a good look at the left side of my page, of my screen, you can see GBP AUD. You can see gold. You can see Euro USD. You can see Euro AUD. If you take a good look at the right side, you can see numbers. Some in blue, some in red. So these numbers are called prices. They are called what? Prices. So if you go to a market, okay, if you go to the market and you say you are buying tomatoes, they have price for the tomatoes. Okay, so they can tell you, okay, one basket of tomato is 100 cedis. Okay, half of that basket is 50 cedis. So the price of this GBP AUD is 1.9478. Okay, 1.9478. See, there's another price, 1.9483. So both numbers or figures are the prices of GBP AUD. Someone may ask, why two prices? There are two prices here because we have selling price and buying price. So the two prices you see on here, which which is 1.9477, and then 1.9483. One is buying price, another one is selling price. Let's go onto the charts and show you what exactly it is. Now, this is how you go onto the chart. You tap on it, you go to chart. Now you are on your charts. I believe you guys have done a little bit on time frames. So with those using iOS, if you take a good look at my top left, okay, top left of my screen, below where my time is, the 8:37, my time, you will see H4. If you tap on it, it's going to give you a menu. Okay, it's going to give you a menu. M1, M5, M15, M30, H1, H4, D1, W1, MN. So M1 stand for 1 minute. Okay, M1 stands for what's 1 minute. M5 stands for 5 minutes. M15 stands for 15 minutes. M30 stands for 30 minutes. H1 stands for 1 hour. 4H stands for 4 hour. D1 stands for 1 day. W1 stands for 1 week. So what is 1 hour? What is 4 hour? What is M1? What is M15? Now, the chart that you see here, okay, the bars, the green and red bars that you see on the chart, the green and red bars you see on the chart. If you open your chart and you check out the top left and it is H4, that means every bar you see, being it red or green, okay, every bar you see on the chart is formed within a 4-hour period. Let me repeat it. Every bar you see on this chart, if it is 4H, it means it took 4 hours for the candle to start and finish, to open and close. So each candle you see here represents 4 hours of activities. 4 hours. So some of the candles are small. Doesn't matter the size. As far as if you check on the top left and it's H4, that means that candle represents 4 hours. So it took 4 hours for the candle to form. I know someone will say, oh, so if I enter the trade on 4 hours, I have to wait for 4 hours before. No, that is not it. So the candlesticks are used to read price. Okay. If you have a higher time frame, that means you are looking at price on the higher point of view. If you are using lower time frame, okay, if you talk about time frame, this is what is called the time frame. The M1, M5, M15, it's called time frame. Okay, so let me change from H4 to H1. Okay, now I've changed from H4 to H1. This is H1. So H1 means each candle represents 1 hour. I hope you guys are following. Do you guys understand to this point? If you understand, let me know in the chat. Just give me one in the chat. Are you guys clear with it? If you are clear, give me one in the chat box.